rough edges? Chances are by the time I get it rolled up, you won't be able to tell. So I'm going to say no. Do you have your pastry wheel? It's really going to be helpful. I have? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, so you're going to need a ruler. Where's our ruler? Everybody look around for
There's the big yardstick on the top shelf.
It's on the top shelf.
We probably should wipe this with a
You
little
want me to get one of the rulers out of the chocolate box, Chuck?
No, this will do.
Okay.
Whenever you use this, because it's wood, get a little sanitized towel and just wipe it down before you put it on top of your product. I'm not going to actually let it touch my product, but wood cannot be sanitized permanently, so. All right, so what you're going to do is mark about every 4 inches. And on the top here, I'm going to start out at 2. Now, if you wanted to make smaller ones or bigger ones, you can you certainly do that. We can make these a little bigger, a little bit smaller. And what I want to have happen, yeah, I'm going to need that to touch the dough. So who's got their metal one? There we go. That's better. What you're going to do now is these marks. Okay, 4 here. And 4 here, but they have to be offset by 2 inches. Okay, so then you're going to just and use your ruler because you'll get a much smoother. Okay, and what you're gonna and that will have a little bit of a problem because the way it was sheeted out there, but it's still going to be fine. And you're just going to go back and forth creating these triangles. Okay, take the whole sheet and create triangles. And you can go ahead and finish cutting those. So, offset, offset, offset. And then you always have these scraps. If you would like to bake them off and eat them, that's fine. There will be plenty of good stuff to eat rather than the scraps, but you can do that. Otherwise, they go into the bread pudding. All right, so when we're working with croissant, we've got to put a little cut right here. And we've got to stretch this out just a little bit. All right, that gives us the edge sticking out a little bit wider so that we can wrap it around if we want to. Okay, so we're going to get the rolls started, and once we get down past where we put the cut in, you're going to use the sides of your hand and you're going to roll forward. You see how it's smashing it into a point? That's what we want. You're going to pick it up, you're going to give it a gentle stretch, you're going to roll forward, gentle stretch, roll forward. After about the 4th time, don't stretch it anymore. Just roll it up. There it is. Now, when you go to a real bake shop, they're just kind of curved like this. If you would like to take them all the way around and pinch them, you can, but that's not absolutely necessary. You just curve them in and set them down like that. Okay? So there's your croissant. We're going to do one more, and then you'll do all the rest of these. And this one's going to be a little harder because I have a little problem right here, so I'm just going to roll that out just to. I'll stretch it right now. All right, there we go. Can you what? Fill them? Not these. These aren't filled. I'm going to show you how to do the filled ones in a second. So here we go. We roll that up. It came off of this. It came off of this chocolate. Okay. So once you get past where the cut is, smash and so I'm pushing right. It's smashing right like that. Stretch, roll, stretch, roll, stretch.
3 times.
Well, I've been making program wrong my whole life. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set that one together. That's up to you. Okay, so those are your croissants. Now, for the other one, your other sheet. Yeah, I'm going to just cut a little scrap off the side. How many of these do you have?
I have 2.
You just have
Set
2.
this
Okay.
right here.
So for filled beginning to proof just a little bit, so you can just gently roll it out just a hair. We're going to degas it just a little bit. Be very delicate. Don't smash your layers. So you're going to cut from there down because you're going to lose this whole corner. So that'll be your first one. But on the regular filled croissant, and you'll probably only get maybe 2 out of this. You're just going to take a square. Where's our ham and cheese? Now, if they're a little on the small side, use your roller, get them out a little bit larger. This one I think is going to be fine. And we're just going to, and I like these more in little, like a batonette size, but he already had sliced, so we'll work with it. Here again, don't overfill. So I'm just going to kind of roll that up and create a little, you don't need quite all of it. Create a little thing right there. I really only need one. It's like more and more, and it's just kind of wandering. I need 1.5. There we go. Okay, and then about a half a piece of ham is probably going to be fine. And cut yours. Don't rip it up like this because it'll just go in neat. More, it'll go in neater. A little egg wash. And all we need to do is roll that over, okay? A filled croissant is just that right there, okay? If you want to use frangipan and a few chocolate calots, that's fine. You may do that. You may, you can, actually you can put fruit in these. Cheese and fruit, sometimes it's common, dried fruits and stuff, apricots and nuts and cheese, go with things like this. So I'm going to leave it up to you, but you can just use the fillings that we have. Cream cheese does not go in croissant, okay? So don't go there. If you want cream cheese, you're going to go into a Danish, okay? But there it is. Make at least one filled one with whatever you want, and the rest, these are harder to learn, so this is just for you to eat. There's not really any technique in rolling it up like that, so you're gonna work mostly with these.
Can you roll it, please? Can you roll it more? Can you make it a little and kind of have the images going?
Okay, no, you don't want to do that because when you get 3 or 4 layers that hasn't been stretched, it'll tend out to be that thick and it'll be raw in the middle. Okay, so they can overlap a little bit, but you don't want layers and layers of dough. When you put filling in something, it prevents the center from cooking. So if I were to put filling in this, we're going to struggle with raw dough in the middle. Okay, so leave the one that you're not working with should be in the cooler. It shouldn't be out. So we're going to move this. You're going to put that back. Not me. Okay, and here's one other thing you have to be aware of. You left your tip up. Okay, so I'm just going to flip that over. Make sure that your tip is down. Okay, this one's kind of in the air.
Why?
She makes it look easy, doesn't she?
Yeah. We're going to egg wash these now, and then egg wash them again right before they go into the oven. Okay?
Is this proved up enough, Chef?
What I don't want to see, you guys, is what looks like big goat's ears hanging out the side, which means you didn't crimp, you didn't smash and bring them to a spirally point enough. If you just roll it up, you get these great big points that come out like giant ears on the side. It looks like Shrek or something. So I don't want to see that. Make sure you're kind of mashing it just a little bit and spiraling that around. Okay?
Ears, like dolphin ears.
All right, so put this back in the
Do you know what they're called?
No.
Victor. No. They're Mexican pastry.